my traditional end of the year running goal review video where I basically look back at the past 12 months and see how things have gone running wise. Did I achieve all the running goals that I set myself for the year? Did I not? But it's also time to plan ahead, look into 2025, and I'm going to share with you the goals I've set myself for next year. I've written them down a couple of weeks ago and I'm still looking at them, wondering if I'm getting a bit delusional here. Anyway, I personally love watching this type of video, so I hope you'll enjoy this one, and maybe it will give you a little nudge to set some time to review what you've achieved this year, give yourself a pat on the back, and think about what you want to focus on next year. Right, so let's get into it. I would say 2024 was a really good year of running, and I'm really grateful that there were no major issues that came crashing the party. You know, no illnesses, no injuries. I did have one little injury scare that was in May that turned out to thankfully only be a niggle, and out of the whole year there was only 1 week where I barely ran. So this consistency of course helped me progress and also helped me carry on, gradually increase the mileage. I'll put on the screen comparison of my mileage up until the 30th of November last year and this year, so we can see that, you know, things have moved up a bit. Training wise, there were no drastic changes, just gradual increase of the volume, the intensity. Because I've been so consistent, we were able to, you know, just increase the load, and I've been in this virtuous cycle which I hope I can stay on next year and still progress. For how many more years of progress, I don't know, but hopefully a few more. And I've got to give credit to Ben, my partner and my coach, for helping me become the best trainer I can be. Just grabbing my laptop to ensure I don't forget to say anything. So this year I have raced 17 times, from 5k to half marathon. My range of distances has not changed. I didn't go any shorter, didn't go any longer, still no marathon this year. Right, so looking specifically at my goals for this year, because I had done a mid-year review in June, that's what I'm gonna go from. So for the 5k, my kind of like dream was to run 18:30, which did not happen. The best I could do was 18:40. So I did like a more realistic goal, which was 2 PB, and I did that. I did manage to get a 16-second PB on the 5k. For the 10k, it's really the distance where I surprised myself, because yeah, I wanted sub 39 and then I ended up running 38:26 back in June. Now last month I did run 37:20, but if you've watched the video you'll know that it was on a really downhill course, and I cannot just pretend that this is my actual PB. This does not reflect my actual, you know, fitness at this point. This is just a product of a mega downhill course. And for the half marathon, I wanted to run a sub 88. I didn't quite get there the first half of the year. When I raced Malaga half, I ran 88:13, but in October in Valencia, not only did I run sub 88, but I actually ran sub 86. I finished in 85:41, and I still can't believe it happened. Like, that was probably, yeah, my best race of the year in terms of performance. So I am closing on 2024 with the following PBs, which I'm going to put on the screen, comparing to last year. It does seem like the shorter the distance, the harder it is getting for me to get any faster. Like, clearly the 5k is the distance that has been giving me some grief this year, but I did gain 4 minutes on the half marathon distance. Now, if we look into my other running goals that I had set myself that were not time-based, I wanted to do 5 races outside the UK. And who am I kidding? Why am I even setting this as a goal when we know that I'm always going to overachieve on the goals that involve running and travel at the same time? Because this is what I live for. I just want to combine running and traveling. So yeah, of course I was going to make it happen. And I think I did a total of 7 or maybe even 8 races outside the UK this year. I wanted to volunteer at Parkrun 3 times, and I've just not done that at all. To be honest, I kind of like, yeah, not fell out of love, but I had a lot less interest in Parkrun this year, especially since we've moved here to Shrewsbury. It wasn't like in London where I had so many options. I could discover different courses. You know, it's a bit different here. And yeah, I just didn't have a whole lot of interest in Parkrun. So not only I didn't take part as a runner, but yeah, unfortunately, I also didn't volunteer, which isn't great. I wanted to go to 12 club track sessions. That was a revised goal for the second half of the year when we moved here to Shrewsbury, and I joined the local athletic club. For the only reason is that I wanted to attend those coach track sessions. I have no interest in doing anything else with a running club. I didn't quite make it because I ended up being away quite a lot, and then there were weeks where I was tapering for races. So I think I'm going to finish having done 10 club track sessions in the second half of the year, so not too far off, but hopefully I can be a bit more regular next year. And now for the most exciting part, we're going to talk about my goals for next year. I don't know about you, but in my head, I'm already into 2025. I just want Christmas to be over, wake up, it's January 1st, hit the ground running in the new year. So for next year, I'm gonna ditch the non-time-based goals pretty much altogether. The only one I want to keep is a goal of going to 24 coached track sessions in the year. So that's an average of 2 a month. Should be achievable. I feel like going to those track sessions is helping me progress because I am on a track with faster runners. And obviously when you've got that, it gives you a carrot to chase. And I find that I do run my reps faster when I'm actually with other people on the track. And now for the times that I am hoping to run. Oh, they scare me a little. Like, I am not going after huge PBs when you think about it, but those running times, they will not come easy because the newbie gains, they are long gone now. And I am fully aware that, as I progress, the progress curve is, getting a bit flatter. And yeah, that's not going to be a piece of cake. So I'm pretty much keeping the same 5K goal. I would love to run 18:30 or slightly sub 18:30 if possible, but yeah, hopefully I get there this year. Now for the 10K, and that sounds a bit wild to aim for a sub 38-minute 10K. I mean, I would be over the moon if it was a 37:59. Like, I'm not hoping to run a low 37, but anything sub 38 minutes, that feels a bit scary on a legit course, not on a downhill course. And also I should add that it's not what I'm going for on my first 10K of the year in January in Valencia. I will not shoot for a sub 38 in like 4 weeks, like, no. But maybe towards the end of next year, maybe there is hope. And finally, for the half marathon distance, do we think I can run a sub 84 half next year? I mean, looking at, how things have gone this year, it does look like the half marathon is probably the distance where I can still make the most, amount of progress. And if I end up running, 83:50 something, I'll still be super happy. And not so long ago in the previous video, I did mention that my kind of like wild dream in the long term for the half marathon distance would be to get to or as close as possible to 81-minute half. So I am now 4 minutes away. If I can finish next year being a little closer, only 2 minutes away, that would be a massive win. And I think that's it. I am so grateful for yet another amazing year of running, like the consistency, the progress, the PBs, the races, the experiences, being a Sky athlete, getting to meet some of the Sky teams, some other athletes, traveling for races. It's been quite a year. I'm so grateful and I do not take it for granted, and I hope there will be more progress, more amazing experiences, races, PBs, all of this for me and for all of you guys next year. I am probably still going to post 1 or 2 more videos by the end of the year, but I do want to take this opportunity to say a massive thank you for following my journey, for supporting my channel, for being a subscriber, for watching my videos, taking time to comment. Thank you so much. And if you have not subscribed yet to my channel, you know what I'm about to say. Please hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything and it means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!